All right, Shalom Yashala, call Halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Waharaka Kodash Barakatham. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the select number of Akion pushing this truth and sincerity in four corners of the round earth. And salutations to the select number of Akwat out there listening. What I'd like to get into is this whole 12 tribe chart. You know, it's problematic for the southern tribes to get it, man. You know, the argument is, and it has been, you know, only two Israelites can create an Israelite, you know, which is not true. For one, the man carries a seed. Okay, the man carries a seed. Okay, the woman doesn't determine anything, man. Okay, so says the scriptures, man. Not Kudar, not the apostles, not the elders, but Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah. Okay. And how do I prove that? Well, okay, we'll get into Genesis 28. Okay, Genesis 28, starting at verse 5. And Isaac sent away Jacob, and he went to Padan Aram unto Laban, son of Bethuel the Syrian, the brother of Rebekah, Jacob and Esau's mother. Okay, so it's key. It's key that I brought this out first to show where the lineage of Rebecca's line comes from. Okay, she's not an Israelite, or she didn't come from the lineage Salakia. She didn't come from the lineage such as Jacob. Okay, you know, she wasn't one of Jacob's you know, your kinsman, you know, your native, you know, of your nation, I shall say. Okay, I'll reread verse 5 again. And Isaac sent away Jacob, and he went to to Padan Aram unto Laban, son of Bethuel the Syrian, the brother of Rebekah, Jacob, and Esau's mother. Okay, modern day Syria, you know, the Middle East, you know, where uh you have Syria, you have Ishmael, all them mixed over there in the Middle East. But that's the modern day place. Okay, so a lot of those people are still, you know, dwelling along those parts, man. Okay, so that's the first cut of, you know, well, only a so-called black man, a so-called black woman can make an Israelite. Well, that's not the case right here. From what I'm reading the lineage which Rebecca comes from. Okay, her father is from Aram. Okay, son of Bethuel the Syrian, the brother of Rebecca. Okay, which Laban, we know that Jacob, um, Salakia, Jacob did servitude for Laban in order to uh, to get his wives that he desired. There was Rachel he was after. He ended up working those 7 years, ended up getting Leah. Okay, and then he had to work another 7 years. Okay, so he basically worked 21 years, man, to for those daughters. As a matter of fact, I'll read a little of that. Where's a good? Yeah, I'll start at verse 16. Because keep in mind, with uh, with Isaac and Rebecca, okay, did not Isaac and did not Isaac and Rebecca bring forth two sons that we know who? Jacob and Esau. Is not Jacob, it's Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. Our forefathers. So it further proves that the man carries a seed, man. Okay? Doesn't matter what nation the woman is. Okay? This is Salakia. This is Genesis chapter 29, verse 16. And Laban had two daughters. The name of the elder was Leah, and the name of the younger was Rachel. Leah was tender-eyed but Rachel was beautiful and well favored. And Jacob loved Rachel and said, I will serve thee 7 years for Rachel thy younger daughter. And Laban said, it is better that I give her to thee than I should give her to another man. Abide with me, okay? Because Laban is what? Laban is his uncle from that's Rebecca's brother, okay? Verse 21, and Jacob said unto Laban, give me my wife, for my days are fulfilled, that I may go in unto her. And Laban gathered together all the men of the place and made a feast. And it came to pass in the evening that he took Leah his daughter and brought her to him, and he went unto her. And Laban gave unto his daughter Leah Zilpah, his maid for an handmaid. And it came to pass in the morning, behold, it was Leah. And he said unto Laban, what is this thou hast done unto me? Did I not serve thee for Rachel? Wherefore then that Salakia, then hast thou beguiled me? And Laban said, it must not be done so in our country, to give the younger before the firstborn. Okay, so that's another distinction. Hey, these are Rebecca's lineage is from another. It's from another. Salakia. Their lineage has different customs according to their country. Okay, so that's another distinction. Like, whoa, well, this isn't of these people aren't of the lineage of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, right? So that's another distinction, man. Okay, and keep in mind, Laban, had that feast, and Jacob was probably nice, and then Leah came into the tent, did what he did, and he was like, "Yo, this ain't Rachel." Okay, but he explained. He explained to him, like, look, what I'm saying, I can't give you, what I'm saying, the younger before the firstborn. So he had already worked them 7 years, you know. And so, like, I'll keep reading. So, like, in verse 27, fulfill her week, and we will give thee also for the service which thou shalt serve with me yet 7 other years. And Jacob did also, and fulfilled her week, and he gave him Rachel his daughter to wife also. And Laban gave Rachel to his daughter Bilhah, and Bilhah his handmaid, to be her maid. And when he went and also unto Rachel, and he loved also Rachel more than Leah, and served with him yet 7 other years. Okay, so that's a total. That's a total of 21 years. Okay, so I believe that point, has been made of starting with the lineage which Rebecca comes from. Okay, she didn't come under the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay, such as Isaac did. Okay, she's wasn't kinsman, I shall say, to make it much more clear. Okay, now here's the kicker. Now those handmaids were also the mothers of the 12 tribes of Yasharala. Okay, but this is a straight cut, man. This is Genesis chapter 35. The sons of Leah, Reuben, Jacob's firstborn, and Simeon, and Levi, and Judah, and Issachar, and Zebulun. Verse 24. The sons of Rachel, Joseph, and Benjamin. Verse 25. And the sons of Bilhah, Rachel's handmaid, Dan and Naphtali. Verse 26. The sons of Zilpah, Leah's handmaid, Gad and Asher. These are the sons of Jacob, which were born to him in Padan Nuram. The sons of Jacob, man. The seed of Jacob, man. Okay? which later became to be known as Yazarala. Okay, seed of the powers. Okay, so there you have it, man. I could end the lesson on that. But I had more, of course, more scriptures and more points to make. Let's say theoretically that that Rebecca was of the lineage of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, was kinsmen, right? Okay. Oh, Salaki, I'm tripping. Okay, I'm tripping. Let's say let's say that they thought process. Let's say that Leah and Rachel were okay, but they still had handmaids. Let's say those handmaids were of another nation. They still brought forth the tribes of Israel, man. It's according to the seed of the man. It's not determined by the woman, man. Okay, it's not determined by the woman, man. And that's the mindset that our women have been given here in this society. Yet they run shit, man. Don't no woman run nothing. And according to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. Okay, you so called not involved, so can't nobody say nothing. Or the kingdom, man, get out of here. This is this is First Kings chapter 14 verse 21. And Rehoboam the son of Solomon reigned in Judah. Rehoboam was 41 years old when he began to reign. Salakia. And he reigned 17 years in Jerusalem, the city which Yahweh did choose out of all the tribes of Israel to put his name there. And his mother's name was Naamah, an Ammonitess. I know this got to sting a little. Look, man, the man carries the seed. Okay? The man carries the seed. Ain't no and, if, buts about it. Okay? I just, read a certain sex of Genesis. Okay? I didn't pick and choose. I basically I just read how the Lord set it up, how prophecy was to be set up. Okay? How things were ordained, how customs were carried out in that day. Okay? Now, granted, I'll give you Adam and Eve. Okay? They brought forth who? Cain and Abel, but we know Abel, and then, when Abel had went back into the spirit world, due to the being at the being murdered at the hands of his of Cain, okay? Seth was placed in Abel's stead. Okay, so I give you that. But according to the scriptures, man, the Lord is rocking with the man carries a seed, man. It's not an ideology we came up with. Yeah, nah, bro. It's all scriptural, man. Okay. Trust science. Just a little inside joke. This is Romans chapter 1, verse 3. Concerning his son, Yahushua Mashiach, our Lord, which was made of the seed of David according to the flesh. Okay? And we understand, through the spirit, we all understand what they're saying. What they're saying right there, man. Because especially for one I just read from First Kings chapter 14, verse 21, concerning his son, Yahushua Mashiach, our Lord, which was made of the seed of David according to the flesh. So man carries the seed. Man determines it. Okay? If a woman lays up with an Edomite, guess what? It's an Edomite child. If a woman lays up with an Ammonite, it's an Ammonite child. A woman lays up with a Moabite, it's a Moabite child. If a woman lays with the Ishmaelite child. If a woman lays with a Hamite, it's a Hamite child. If a woman lays with the Israelite man, it's an Israelite child. Okay? Man determines the seed. I don't care what nation the man is from. If that man's from that nation, guess what? That child comes out as that nation. Okay, that's all I had on this lesson. Abaratazah, this is edifying. Once again, call halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Waharaka Kodash Barakathum, Shalom.